What's good the first couple? What's it been like the first couple days, kind of getting back out there, getting to work?
It's fun getting to see all the guys fly around again, and just we getting to play football. It's not just in the meeting room all day and working out and running. We actually getting to do what we came to school to do, and that's play ball. And it's fun.
How do you feel about the depth? Like just going through the practices, Coach Levy always talked about just having the bodies out there to go through practice and do what they want to do. I mean, what's your thoughts on that?
I love it because we brought guys in that wants to play, so it's a lot of competitiveness, and everybody's gonna get a shot. So this fall camp, everybody has to come, work, compete each and every day, and come Saturday, August 30th, we're gonna see who's out there, and it's gonna be a good game.
Obviously, things can change as the season progresses, but where do you kind of foresee your role playing as far as position-wise this year?
Just being that key piece in the middle again, the outside linebacker piece, and just being able to fly around and really be that piece for Coach Hustler where he can use me however he wants and just be an energy giver to the defense. At the end of the day, it's all about having fun, competing, and winning.
What have you seen from freshman Tyler early on, Lockhart?
He's developing. He's going to be really good. I feel like this fall camp is really crucial to him, and just getting better in the playbook and going out there and playing fast, because that's what it's going to come down to.
You've mentioned before kind of playing a similar role to what you did last year. Are you playing more linebacker this time around, or are they just kind of letting you float around a little bit?
It's more linebacker, but eventually, just float around.
What are you seeing from like those guys in the secondary? With Brilo and Jerron and those guys, and some veteran guys, but also some newcomers.
Jerron, he did a lot at his old schools, and he knows the game of football really well. Of course, Brilo played here last year, and then we got Hunter Washington back. Just having those guys in the back end, it takes a lot of stress off me and the other linebackers and the D line, just because we know we got some players back there that knows the game of football and been around it for a while.
What are your thoughts on playing where you're at right now? Do you like that spot?
Oh, I love it. I get to be versatile and be physical, and then I get to go to play the post and play man as well, so it's fun.
How about Tony Mitchell too?
Tony's doing really good. He came in, he worked hard, and I'm ready for everybody to see what he can do.
In terms of the defense as a whole, what would you say is the biggest difference now compared to the first couple of days of practice last year?
I would just say execution. I feel like people know more at this point in time than we did last year at this point in time. People feel like they're more dedicated this year to, listening and doing what Coach Hustler wants us to do, and just, wanting to be great and better. Like Lev said, it's about believing, and I feel like we got that belief.
I know it's early, but have you had any conversations with the coaches about, are you the communication guy on defense this year? Do you have the communication stuff in your helmet, or do you know anything about that yet?
I do not, but I know what we've been practicing all summer long, spring, and now transition to now is just the whole defense communicating with each other. That's going to be a big part of winning. You can't go play in some of these stadiums where it's loud. Even in Davis Wade, it's so loud you can't hear it. So being able to communicate is a big part of defense in general.
Coach Lev has talked about he just likes this locker room and the leadership a little more. Do you kind of see a difference in that communication and get other guys stepping up this year opposed to last year?
I do. It feels more of a culture and a brotherhood, and at the end of the day, that's what it's about, building that culture and that brotherhood, so we can build that trust and belief in each other and go out there on Saturdays and win.
A big part of being a safety is being able to process and react. What are you kind of seeing from the guys behind you now, and who's maybe sticking out in that regard of reading a play and jumping on it?
Really, all of them. They really dedicate themselves to watching film and just studying the game of football, and that's what I love about them. They're veteran players, so they've seen a bunch and played a bunch of football at a high level. So it comes down to them just being able to see plays fast and execute, and all of them can do it.